Turns out Star Wars is huge! You know what else turns out? There are a ton of good games about it. Here are top 10 best Star Wars games that I have ever played. And you should as well. I mean, all the others, whatever. Let's start off with Star Wars Outer Rim. In this game, you're playing a bounty hunter or a smuggler, and you're playing characters like Boba Fett, or Han Solo, or Lando, or everyone's favorite IG-88. And your goal is to collect fame. First player to get 10 fame becomes the most famous person in the galaxy, I guess. To collect the fame, you will be traveling across the Outer Rim. It's in the name. You do that by having a spaceship. You can upgrade the spaceship. You can encounter different kind of popular characters, hire them as crew, all kinds of things you ever wanted to do as a smuggler in Star Wars. Why is it awesome? Because it feels very open. You can do anything. You can go after this job or that job, fight other players. So many different things you can do by trying to become the most famous. Number 9 is Star Wars Risk. This is a joke? No, it isn't, and I'll tell you why. In Star Wars Risk, you are recreating the final moments of Return of the Jedi. 3 battles are happening at the same time. Rebels are flying around the Death Star trying to destroy it, but before they can do that, they have to destroy the generator. Meanwhile, Luke is fighting Darth Vader, and each of those battles is important in their own way. And for you really old board game players, this is actually a lighter version of the game called Queen's Gambit. That one is long out of print and you can't get it, and it's one of those that I'm sad I let go. But this one does the same thing, just in a more compact and accessible form. All you do is just play one card, and on these cards there'll be actions. Super easy, just play one card and do one of those things. But which one's more important? I don't know, you decide. And in number 8, Star Wars X-Wing the Miniatures game. In Star Wars X-Wing, you have a spaceship, or multiple spaceships, and you're trying to destroy the other team's spaceships. And this can be played on any flat surface. How it works is, you will secretly select your maneuver, place it face down, and then reveal it, and then just place this in front of your ship, and move it that way. It has moved. And then you will check if you can shoot somebody, roll some defense dice, and try to destroy the other ships. Super simple, straightforward, with tons of expansions, ships you can add to your game and create a whole new collection. Bum, 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 bum. Number 7, Imperial Assault. In Imperial Assault, you get to be the Empire, controlling Darth Vader and all the stormtroopers, killing the rebel scum. Or your friends, you might call them your friends. For now. In Imperial Assault, you will play a campaign, and that is a one versus many game. One player takes the control of the Empire, other players take control of the heroes of the galaxy. There'll be tons of different scenarios with different goals. Who wins the scenario gets to upgrade their side a little bit more. Get new skills, new powers, new units, all kinds of things. And it's just tons of stuff you can do. You get to meet also your favorite Star Wars characters, you get to fight AT-ST walkers, use Force. It's the best, if not the only dungeon crawler game there is in the Star Wars universe. Number 6, Star Wars Mandalorian Adventures. In Mandalorian Adventures, you are playing through the first season of the show. You get to participate and you get to relive the adventure. You will take control of a character and play cards into different actions to complete your objectives. It's a co-op game where 1 to 4 players can share characters. You can even play the characters that weren't in the episode. And the best thing about this game is it's quite unique because it's a storybook adventure where you just place down a book and you're ready to go. All the board's there, you don't have to set it up, just some tokens and all the special rules, all the actions are here. And the other thing is it introduces rules gradually, which feels amazing because they've masked it as an upgrading, but essentially when you finish a scenario, win or lose, you will get new cards and new rules. And it feels like, haha, I upgraded, but they're just feeding rules to you spoon by spoon, which is great. Number 5, Star Wars the Deckbuilding game, which I think is the simplest game on this list. In Star Wars the Deckbuilding game, you will either play the Empire or the other guys that nobody cares about. Well, the rebels. And you're trying to destroy the other players' bases. The first one to destroy 3 wins the game. And like in the name of the game, it's a deck building game. What that means is you get a bunch of cards, you will play those cards to get some better cards to add to your deck and play those later. And that's the way it goes, back and forth until one player wins.
Oh, finally a good game.
No, it's only number 5.
Yeah, the best one.
No. The best ones are coming up. Have you played this?
No, yeah, it's the best one.
How do you know? Have you played the other ones?
No, I just played the best one, so this one.
You need to go now.
Okay. Okay.
Next time when we'll do Lord of the Rings, you can join in. I'll still rank them, but you can join in. Excellent. Number 4, Star Wars The Clone Wars. It's the before everything. The Mandalorian Adventures, the Clone Wars, the deck building game.
Can we get better games?
We're already there. In Star Wars The Clone Wars, you're essentially doing what the TV series did. You're jumping from planet to planet, trying to solve issues there. Fighting droids, completing missions, and trying to get through the mission deck. Once you get through all the missions, the big finale is open, and once you complete that, usually defeating the big baddie, you win the game. You get to play your favorite characters from the Clone Wars, you get to fight a ton of droids, play clone troopers. It's just very, very thematic. It's easy to get into, and if you have a little Star Wars fan in your life, this is the perfect game to play with him. Number 3, Star Wars The Card Game. Fantasy Flight Games has a problem with naming their games. Not very original, is it? Star Wars The Card Game was a collectible type of card game called Living Card Game, which means you don't buy boosters, but you buy collectible packs and you know what's in there. And then you build decks. This is pretty much so what's left of my collection. I think I had it almost all way back when. And why do I say used to and way back when? This game is not in print anymore. It used to be a big deal. I used to play tournaments, I used to collect everything, build a ton of decks. It was the best time with a Star Wars game I've ever had. Number 2, Star Wars Unlimited. Finally, Fantasy Flight Games got better with their naming. You buy boosters, you build a deck, and you try to destroy the other player's base. And this is a very accessible collectible card game. Simple rules, easy to get into, and quite quick playing. We have a review on it if you want to find out more, but the most unique thing about this is that you use your cards as resources. You will pick one of your cards, play it face down, and now that it's out of the game, but it is a resource that you can play other cards. And of course, it's full of theme, it's full of amazing callbacks that if you've seen the movies, you will go like, haha, that's great. If you want to try a simple collectible card game and you love Star Wars, you cannot do better than this. Number 1 in the whole galaxy is Star Wars Rebellion. This is Star Wars in a box. It covers the original trilogy. Well, if you don't know what that is, are you a Star Wars fan? The Empire is big. Empire is trying to destroy the base of the Rebels, but where is it? Only the Rebels know. And the Rebels are trying to hold out for as long as they can, and they win the game that way. You will send out leaders to accomplish different objectives, you will build ships, you will fight land battles, you will fight space battles, you can even try to freeze Han Solo, like in the movie. There's tons of things you can do. It is very thematic, it is very epic, it's by far the longest one here, and it is just huge in scope. That's why it is the best Star Wars game. It covers everything you pretty much so would like out of a Star Wars game. Did I miss any? I bet I did. Leave those in comments and let me know which ones I should play and maybe readjust my list later on. Thank you for watching, consider supporting us, and see you next time. Bye. May the Force be with you.